Hello, everyone. Welcome back to KPX, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam here. Kazine, please say hi.
And
Everyone,
I am
say hi to
Casino.
Kazine. Say hi.
And what are we doing today, Adam?
All right. We got Halsey. Do people know her? Yes, I think you should know Halsey.
I think most people should know Halsey. Halsey
should.
is she's a household name by now.
Yeah. So, today's going to be an exciting time. And I will say, first of all, I don't think anyone recommended this on our Discord server. But we do know of Halsey. I don't know if I say...
Yeah, I will flat out say nobody recommended her in the Discord server.
No one did. Okay, so we're just reacting to Halsey. And I do like Halsey. Would you call yourself a fan, Kazine, or...
I am.
Okay.
I think that some of her work is better than other parts of her work.
Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, just want to make sure we want to react
to a little more in a minute.
Yeah, we want to react to this, and for anyone on the Discord server, if you like Halsey, let us know, because I don't think her name came up at our server yet. But anyways, anyone new out here?
I don't think so either. Which brings us to a great point, though, guys. Is we do have a Discord server. We've grown a lot as a community. The Discord server's doubled in size in the past week alone.
Yes.
We love hearing from you guys. A lot of what we do is driven by you. So if you're from the Discord server and you followed us here, even though none of you recommended this, thank you so much. Yeah. If you're not from the Discord server, there's a link in the description. Join our community. We'd love to have you. Maybe one of the best parts, if you disagree with our opinions, to be honest, is you get to hear other people's as well, not just ours. There's a lot of really good conversation, really diverse tastes in music and games and movies and just random topics there. Right. So we look forward to seeing you there.
Yes. And Kazine and I have been love watching the community grow, and we want to grow it further. So we are going to be spending more time into getting more videos out, interacting with everyone, and just making it a better and more positive experience for everyone. And so one of the things we have now is that we started a Coffee. If you haven't heard of Coffee, it's a little platform to help out content creators. Anyone can come on, give us a little donation, give us a support. Just give us some motivation, give us some little help, and a little bit can go a long way. So if you can, that would be greatly appreciated. But if you just want to, subscribe, give us a view, or just join the server and just have fun with us, we're totally okay with that. We're just putting it out there. So, yeah. And, Kazine, we have something else going on also?
Yeah, the very last thing before we get straight into it, guys, is we are also affiliated with NordVPN now. If you have not used a VPN, or if you have and are looking to switch, or maybe just exploring your options, NordVPN is a great option that I've used for years. I started using it in travel a lot. It's great for security. It's great for using different programs. It's great for travel, for separating work and personal life. It also has a service where it can notify you every time your information is found somewhere where you don't want it or your data has been breached. And kind of send that to you and try to help rectify that. So there's a link in the description for that as well. Please feel free to visit that. But without further ado, I think we get straight into it. What's this track called by Halsey, Adam? Because for context, both of us are fans, but both of us have been waiting to listen to this until we recorded it.
Yes, it is. It's called The End. So
it's grim.
Yeah, a little grim. Or, maybe she's in that state of mind, or maybe it's not really grim. So, yeah. Anything else to say about context of her? I mean, I will say one thing. I really enjoy one song her by a lot. Like a huge
What song?
It's Colors, the stripped version.
I've lost love for Colors over time. It's my least favorite song on that album, actually.
Really? That song? That version.
It's the only song. No, it's actually the vocals that have become annoying to me over time on that track.
Your little brother says he never will just tell you so, or something like that. Yeah.
That is my only skip on that album these days.
Really?
Colors.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's like the only song
I love that album.
Yeah. It is good.
I could listen to her debut album back to front.
Okay, gotcha.
Entirely. And I often listen to If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power.
Okay, gotcha.
Back to front. I don't skip tracks on that one at all.
Oh, nice. Gotcha. Everyone out there, I don't like the original.
There's a little secret back to front. And that's the best musician in the world, Chester.
So everyone, I don't like the original Color song. I think it's very poorly done. It's just full of sound to be full of sound, whereas there is a very heartfelt lyrics there. So that's why I said the strip version, the one that's really just her and the vocals.
The lyrics are great. It's just maybe my least favorite song by her ever.
Gotcha, no problem. So yeah, I would say Kazine's a bigger fan of Halsey than me. I do like Halsey. I like what she does. That album she did with Trent was very cool. A lot of good stuff going on there. So yeah, anyway. let's stop
A
talking.
lot of the
Yeah.
pop stuff she did in the middle of those two albums, though, I'm just not a fan of. I
Okay,
think she
yeah.
was too good to make that shit.
Okay, that's totally true. Hey, maybe there was a paycheck there.
But hey, we all got to make bank.
Yeah, you gotta make pennies, gotta make dollars. Yeah. Anyway, let's get right into it. The end.
Every couple of years now, the doctor says I'm sick. Pulls out a brand new bag of tricks and then they lay it on me. Well, at first it was my brain, then a skeleton in pain. And I don't like to complain, but I'm saying sorry. When I met you, I thought I was damaged goods. Had a fucked up childhood, and there's poison in my brain, in my blood. If you knew it was the end of the world, could you love me like a child? Could you hold me in the dark? If you knew it was the end of the world, would you like to stay a while? Would you leave when it gets hard? So I ran into the clinic and I asked to see the man with his white coat and his stethoscope like a snake around his hand. And I told him I'm not bitter, 'cause I finally found a lover who's better for my liver, and now I'll finally recover. When I met him, I thought I was damaged goods from a real bad neighborhood. So we wrestled in the mud, and I told him he could stay right where he stood, but I don't know if he should, 'cause once my God destroys the flesh, then there's the flood. If you knew it was the end of the world, could you love me like a child? Could you hold me in the dark? If you knew it was the end of the world, would you like to stay a while? Maybe we could build an ark. We could sail on broken driftwood through the sopping wet terrain and count the buildings and the bodies getting swallowed by the rain. And in the water there's a doctor who didn't listen to my claim. What a shame, he's circling a dream. When I met you, I said I would never die, but the joke was always mine, 'cause I'm racing against time. And I know it's not the end of the world, but could you pick me up at 8? 'Cause my treatment starts today.
All right, everyone. That was the end. By
Okay.
Halsey.
Wow.
Yeah. Not expecting that. Okay.
No, I wasn't. I
Yeah.
saw on Instagram. I didn't listen to it because I gather it had a sample of the song. But I saw on the Instagram something about being lucky to be alive. So maybe I was expecting something to do with that, but I wasn't expecting that. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
Gotcha. Yeah. Do you need a minute or I?
No, you can go first. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there's a time. This is one of those things of any singer songwriter. There's always a time where it's just going to be you and acoustic guitar, and I feel like it depends on your point in your life. This is a very personal song to her. Something happened. Well, I bet in her life a lot of things happened. So this, you can obviously tell, is very raw. She's not trying to be poetic. She's not trying to think. She's saying everything like, okay, there's a doctor. She's saying like, oh, this is better for my liver, right? She is being very direct with us. Something happened. And then whatever it is, whatever she's going through, treatment now, and then she's suffering, and then she's asking, would you still love me as a child if it was the end of the world, right? She's asking, she's yearning for something. So this is a very personal track, and I can feel it, because you could dock it for saying things like, it's an acoustic song. There's only two things going on, the guitar and the vocals. and there's not much else to dock, not much there. So you can now. I always find it strange how do you treat these tracks. You can go, yeah.
Yeah, I think though that these tracks, and look, there are many different ways to handle something like this, right? And this is one of them. And there's nothing wrong with this method at all. So please, we're not saying there is. At least I'm not, and I don't think Adam is either.
No.
Halsey's delivery has never been shrouded in prose.
Right.
She can write prose. I'm not saying she can't, but Halsey's best moments in many ways are when she's being visceral, when she's being direct, when she's telling a story.
Right.
She paints a picture. And she does it very well, and she does it very with a lot of vulnerability.
Yes,
and that's always been the strongest Halsey, in my perfect opinion.
Right.
Or in my opinion, not perfect. But this is an even more intimate showing of that. To be very honest with you, the lyrics here are so simple to me because they're the thoughts of the person this is going through. They're not a romanticization of them. They're not an artified version of them. They're not being dramatized and
idealized,
doctored up. Yeah, idealized to your palate, to your taste, to what you think art should be. These are what I imagine, because I have not gone through a situation like this, somebody might be thinking, somebody might be feeling. They're with somebody that's changed their life, that's turning around, and they found out they're having this huge life-changing sickness, and will I lose you? I'm actually feeling very mortal right now, having listened to this. I'm thinking about my wife and thinking about what if one of us were in this position. I'm not sitting here analyzing the art, and the song is stronger for that. I'm going to be candid. The song is better for that. It does what it's supposed to do. I am empathizing with her more than if she wrote this in prose.
Yeah. Sure. 1000%. Yeah. You want to keep going or?
No, I'm done.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, gotcha. So I just want to bring this up because someone has to bring this up. So this is a very personal song for her, and great. I felt it 100%. I felt like she was singing from the heart. This is something that's been weighing on her. And as here on our channel, we do have to judge the song, and right. So I will bring up this question of like, how do we judge it? Is it good because, she sang from the heart? Is it good because we do connect with her? Like, are we going to judge her on the chords that she picked? Are we going to judge her on her melodies? So,
I'm going to judge this on impact.
Okay.
Look, sure. A lot of what we do here is conventional or whatever country it's from. It's pop, all right? Mm-hmm. And pop, for the most part, is always going to have an impact. So we don't go into this a lot in a lot of the stuff that we've touched so far in this channel. Okay. Because the impact is how much do you want to listen to the song again. It's not how much does it move you.
Okay. That's fair. Just want to bring that up.
This song hits hard. This song does what it was meant out to do. Look, if I'm going to talk about music theory and guitar skill, production skill, okay, the song's not showing a lot in that. All of that also means fuck all. If you write a track that's emotional, it does nothing for me.
Okay.
If it doesn't move me, my eyes are kind of wet. If your music theory can't do that to me, your music theory can go get fucked.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Gotcha. All right.
So I'm going to judge this song on impact.
Okay. Sure. Not a problem.
You can judge it however you'd like.
I will judge it like this. This is a singer-songwriter song. Just singer with an acoustic guitar. That's it. The simplest you can be almost, besides a cappella or instrumental. So I will judge it based off of other songs of this kind of quality that I like. This type, this archetype. So I would judge it based on that. Yep. I can't because I always feel like if you put the impact, if you put these emotional weights, this is very personal for her, can't really give it a bad score or something. I'm not saying you said that. I'm just saying this idea,
yeah, absolutely.
Like it can't just be like that. So that's where I'm going to go for. So anyway, if you want to go on the scoring, or if you want another second to do it, because
I'm happy to go.
Okay.
Nothing's perfect, right? So don't give me hate. Our scale's out of 13, by the
Yes,
way.
out of 13, everybody.
I I still feel guilty judging this song in general,
Yes.
but
Yes.
I'm going to give it a 12. It moved me a lot. I'm thinking about things I don't want to think about right now, actually, to
Oh,
be
wow.
candid with you. So it did its job.
Yeah.
And that's the only criteria that we have in this case, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. Wow. 12. Okay. Gotcha. Um, Compared to other acoustic songs that I like, I feel like a lot of, I like, this is fine. It's good. I will give this a 9. Would I listen to this again? To be honest, maybe once or twice. Like that. Maybe I need to be more Halsey
Yeah.
fan if you hear pain, something like that, but I just like, this is a pretty good, yeah.
To me, this isn't even about being a Halsey fan, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's about whether or not you can relate or think about relating to what she's talking about. And I'll also say for emotional songs, sometimes no matter how amazing it is, and no matter how much a song means to you, it's not something you're going to listen to a lot anyway.
No,
So
that's,
I don't think that's a bad thing.
no. Mm, I don't know. A lot of these, a lot of singer songwriters I listen to, I have no problem listening to some of their sad songs a lot. I think, and this one did not hit the mark for me. I think that it's hard to say this. It's a very personal song for her, and whatever.
Mhm.
And I'm just sitting here thinking that's very good. And if you needed to write this for your heart, I totally understand. But I don't think I don't think the song was that great. It was just her delivery was so good, but like I don't think the song was that great. I don't think the motif was good enough with the "Love Me Like a Child." But this is very difficult. This is a very personal song and project. So for me, it just kind of was whatever. I was like, all right, this is good. I'm like to hear the side of her. This is nice, but this is not a song I would go out to listen to, unfortunately. So, but
Yeah,
I still
fair.
give it a
I
9.
don't.
Yeah, yeah. I still give it a 9.
I'll
So.
be honest with you. I'll say, like, now that I'm no longer an emo teenager, if a singer songwriter
Yeah.
wrote a sad song that I'm re-listening to on a weekly basis, either that means I should maybe look into my own mental health, or it just didn't make it. It actually wasn't that impactful, and that's why I can listen to it weekly. So, um, but
Like,
yeah. So
yeah.
look, I think we generally align on why we think what we think about this, and we just think differently, and that's fine.
Yeah, I don't. This is a very personal song for her. This is like,
Yep.
so. I mean, in the end of it, I wouldn't even want to give this a score. This is just her personal song that she.
Yeah,
made.
yeah. We are giving this a score out of obligation, not out of desire.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't really want to give this a score. This is her personal thing, her from her heart. Who am I to say anything about it? She needed to write this, and go ahead. You needed to write this. That's how we
Mhm.
go through life. So yeah, don't take my score as anything like, oh, she's terrible or anything like that. I gave it a 9. I like the song. I think it's fine.
And that's a very good score, guys.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. I listen to a lot of singer songwriters, and this is just not the song I would go back to. But you know what? Screw the score. Okay, whatever. This was a very nice track. I felt it. Halsey is always good at delivery, and this is just another one. Very nice. So yeah. Anyway, anything else you want to say?
No, I think that's it, guys.
All right.
And Halsey, you will never watch this video, but on the off chance you do, I hope whatever this is over. If not, I hope you
Yes.
get through it.
I hope you're in a better place too. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone, thank you for stopping by KPX. Yeah.
And we'll catch you next time.
We'll catch you next one. See ya.